His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Benue State. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Benue State. 1, 2. Please don't tamper with this mic again. It's becoming embarrassing.
Sir, thank you. Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, you know, say, if I'm
Check. Mic
Your
check.
Excellencies,
Mic check.
distinguished
Mic check.
invited guests, ladies and gentlemen,
Mic check.
I'd like to crave
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Check.
if you don't have a seat, kindly like to advise. If you don't mind, um, there's no
Sound check.
place for
Mic
you
check.
inside.
We are
There's
good to
another
go.
provision that we made right outside of the doors of this hall. I think it would be nice if you could sit there.
All right. We are live here at the
The
new
Director of
banquet hall of
Communications and
Government
Public
House,
Relations.
awaiting the arrival of
So,
Mr.
thank you for
President,
being
who is on the
very
condolence
solemn
visit to
neighbors.
the state.
Don't want
We
to see
understand
anyone of
he
us be
has
embarrassed at
arrived.
all.
He touched down at the Makudi airport this afternoon, and
Please, I'm begging.
any moment from now, we
Everyone is
are
expected to be
expecting
on their
him
seats.
to arrive here. But just so you know that we have a lot of
The
dignitaries here
president is
present
beginning
already,
for now.
some serving senators,
I'm told to
former
remind
governors,
you
and very
that the
high-ranking
movement when the
government
president is
officials and
seated is
critical stakeholders who are
110%.
here to welcome the president. As you can see on
If
your
you'd like
screen,
to maybe
that's the Speaker of the Benue State House of
seat
Assembly,
yourself, maybe
together with
this
some
side.
service chiefs seated already waiting the
Security
arrival of Mr.
operations
President,
are very strict
who we
about this.
understand is very close here.
I want to beg us
And
again.
as you can see,
I'd like
everything
to
is
welcome
set,
our
waiting the
governors
arrival
very
of Mr.
warmly
President. And on your
into
screen, you
Benue
can
State.
see the Chief
Members
of
of the
Defense
National
Staff,
Assembly,
General Christopher
the
Musa,
president would like to
with
welcome
other
you
security
again.
chiefs. You can
Very
see the
warmly.
former Senate President Ahmed Lawan also
The
seated
state
with
legislature
other
is
serving
about
ministers. We can see the Minister of Defense, Abubakar Badaru, who
members
is
of
also
the
here. On your
executive
screen, you can also
council.
see a serving senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
Members of our
Senator
party.
Natasha Akpoti-Oduah, sitting
HPC
next
like
to
thank you.
our very own distinguished
Helen,
senator
chairman
and
and
former governor of the
state
state,
committee.
Senator Gabriel
State
Siswan.
chairman and
And we can
everyone
also
else
see
is
our
here
very
like
own
all.
General
But
Tom
the
Kwera, who is
shareholders and
also waiting the
fathers,
arrival of
like to
Mr.
say thank
President
you
in a
so much
tete-a-tete
for
with
your
the
time here.
Deputy Governor of the
We love
state,
to see you. Bless you.
Dr. Sam Ode. And
Members of the legal
these are
community,
some of the
the great
dignitaries we have here on your screen.
stakeholders
You
in the
can
state.
see
I would
very
like to thank you
senior
so much for coming.
traditional rulers
Taking
in
our
the
time
land.
to come here today.
We
Our
have the
bishops, our pastors, our
to
fathers, thank
the
you very much for coming.
His Royal Highness.
The APC Benue State Elders Forum, I want to
We are
participate
here with our very own the
led by
DG
our
of Benue
fathers,
Division on your
Mr.
screen, and other media
Background
heads who are
Secretary
here
coming.
waiting the arrival of Mr. President. We have the paramount ruler
Other
of the
invited
Chief
guests,
Nation and the chairman of Benue State Traditional Rulers, His Royal Majesty Professor James
any moment now to program will start.
Yati, who is also here, the Ochidoma,
Please,
is
again,
seated
I want to
waiting
remind you,
the arrival of Mr.
once the
President.
program
On
starts,
your screen, you can
we're
also
going
see
live
other
on three
security. The
national
director of
televisions.
DSS is also
We
seated.
require
Some serving members
that
of
you
the National
please,
Assembly. We have senators.
um,
Right down on your screen, you
still
can
be
see
kind.
His Royal Majesty,
I'm
the
most very
Tote,
appreciated,
His Royal
Mr.
Majesty
President.
Professor
Another
James
special
Otesi
VIP I
Ozwa
have.
Ayati is seated.
Please, kindly
These
take
are the
note.
caliber of people we have at the new banquet hall of Government
Next,
House
members
this
of the Federal
afternoon,
Executive
waiting
Council
the
on the
arrival
ground
of Mr. President,
with
who we
us.
understand is not very far from this venue. On your screen, you can also see
So when the
the Chief
program
of
begins,
Defense
guys,
Staff,
I'll give you
General
all the
Christopher Musa, who has been in the state for some
qualifications
days now,
wherever we
prior to
are.
the arrival, the visit of Mr.
I think
President.
this is some of the opinion.
We have other senior
And the
military
mindset of
officers,
the Benue State Governor of
security
India
chiefs who are also
of
here.
visiting and partake of the
The
occasion. And I'll be your master of ceremonies at this
we
occasion
are
today.
here.
And from time to time, I'll be asking you to put your hands together for me. but it's not for now.
And so we are patiently waiting the arrival of Mr. President. Like we told you earlier before now, we are going to be bringing you live updates as events unfold so that we are not left
I'll
out.
definitely give you information as
Give
required.
you updates as the events
Now, thank you very
unfold.
much. As we await the arrival of Mr. President. The program today within the hall seems to be very brief. And we're hopeful that it may not take beyond 30 minutes before it is done. It is a solemn day, a day when His Excellency has come to condole with the people of the state and stand in solidarity with us over the massacres and the killings and the destruction of property, the state of the loss of lives. And it's a solemn day for all of us. And we hope to maintain the atmosphere of decorum as we continue. I'd like to say welcome once again to our executive governors, the governor of Plateau State is someone I have long admired. I can see him right in. I can see the governor of. I can see the chairman of our great party, the All Progressive Congress, walking in. I can see the governor of Taraba State walking in.
As you can hear under my voice, the introduction of guests, those persons who are here waiting the arrival of Mr. President. I just cited the national chairman of the APC, Alhaji Umar Ganduje, has also arrived. I can cite the immediate past governor of the state, Samuel Otom, also just arrived. Former governor of Plateau State, who is a serving minister, Solomon Dalonga, also arrived, waiting the arrival of Mr. President. I can cite other state governors. The governor of Ondo State, Ayeditiwa, has also arrived. And so dignitaries continue to arrive here, pending the arrival of Mr. President, who is also very close. And what you need to do is just to stick to your television set where we will be giving you minute by minute update of what is happening here. On your screen, you can see the Minister of Defense, Abubakar Badaru, who is shown on your screen now, seated already waiting the arrival of Mr. President. That is the National Security Advisor arriving, and Nuhu Ribadu in a handshake with the Deputy Governor of the state, Dr. Sam Ode. So many dignitaries are already here to show that Mr. President himself is not far from here. And as soon as he arrives, we are going to begin the event officially. I can see Senator Gabriel Suswam in a handshake with the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Alhaji Umar Ganduje. Is now exchanging pleasantries with the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, very warmly. And this is the situation here at the new banquet hall of Government House, where we await the arrival of Mr. President, who is on a condolence visit to the state following sustained attacks on the state, the recent one being the Yelwater attack last Saturday. And so we have Grim Danakrim, who, whoever matters in Nigeria, is here today, and we are hoping that Mr. President's visit will translate into concrete actions that will put a stop to what has befallen us for some time now. On your screen, you can see the immediate past governor of the state, Samuel Otom, seated next to General Acton, but are waiting the arrival of Mr. President. And just behind them, you can see our very own, the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph, himself also seated. Ahmed Lawan is a serving senator, of course, a former president of the Senate, is also seated, waiting the arrival of Mr. President. We have a lot of dignitaries here, and as they continue to arrive, we'll continue to let you know who is here, pending the arrival of Mr. President. where the official event will begin. We understand Mr. President has visited some areas in the state since he arrived in the state this afternoon. And as soon as he gets here and the event kicks out, we will continue to bring you a minute by minute update of what is going to happen here. And as dignitaries continue to get here, we'll keep you in touch and let you understand who is here and what we are expecting here. My name is Emmanuel Akun. I'm going to be your commentator for this event. I'm the Government House correspondent for Benue Television here in Government House.
I'd like to welcome again the essay to the President on political and other matters. Alhaji Masari, welcome again to Benue State. Please, may I crave your indulgence to be seated. Our governors are well seated and in decorum. We'd like to appreciate all of you, Your Excellencies, for making our time to associate and stand by Benue State in these very trying times. I'd like to welcome very warmly again Their Excellencies, the Governors of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, Kogi State, Ahmed Usman Ododo, Kwara State, Abdurrahman Abdurazak, Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Manasseh Muftwang, Nasarawa State, Alhaji Abdullahi Sule, and Imo State, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodinma, and that of Ondo State, Dr. Ayedatiwa Lucky. I'd like to welcome you very warmly to Benue State one more time, and thank you for standing by Benue at this very trying time. Our former governors would like to also thank you very warmly, members of the National Assembly, our service chiefs, our royal fathers, the National Security Advisor, the APC party chairman. We'd like to welcome you to Benue State and thank you for standing with us. Members of the Federal Executive Council, thank you and God bless you. Former members of the National Assembly, including our former Senate President and other members that are here, thank you very kindly and the good Lord bless you.